So would some domestic club teams beat international teams? This is what got me thinking today. It was the story that Georgia, Kenya and Zimbabwe are going to join the Currie Cup as of this year for that regular competition in the build-up to the World Cup in 2023. They haven't qualified yet, but it's certainly going to help getting them regular competition, lots of time together as a team. Sounds like a good idea to me. It's the first division of the Currie Cup, so it's not their top division. It's quite a short league, so there's only 10 teams in it. So it seems like a win-win, but let me know if you think there's a downside or you don't like it. But just the boost in marketing, the interest, the crowds, the media, the standard hopefully should go up. Plus, just international sides as something different, something interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think just of that concept of Georgia, Kenya and Zimbabwe joining that competition. And before I go on, I just want to bring you the results of another point of interest we had, which was, will South Africa join the Six Nations within the next 10 years? Now, most of you in the comments let me know that you didn't want it to happen, and I know that. We've done that vote already. And the question was, will it happen? And the results were 66% saying, no, it won't happen. The rest saying, yes, it will. Now, I'm probably a bit more on the cynical side, thinking that money eventually will tell. But some of you saying no, some of you giving some interesting reasons maybe. For example, South Africa maybe using this interest in the Six Nations as a bit of a bargaining chip. And I like that sort of cynical attitude. That's what we like. Anyway, most of you thinking no, it won't happen. And that would match up with most of you not wanting it to happen anyway. But that's something we will see in the future. In the meantime, we've got these international teams playing in a domestic competition. Do you have some sort of a moral problem with this? As in, this is an international rugby, they shouldn't be playing in domestic competition. It kind of devalues what it's meant to be. One nation against another nation, the best of one against the best of another. I don't know. It certainly makes sense, I think, for the three teams involved for sure. Could other teams actually do this? Let me know if you think it's plausible for other teams. I mean, there's loads of logistical problems. Getting players time from their clubs is probably the main one. It would have to be a very short competition. You know, you'd probably have to pay clubs to release players. So it's a bit of a nightmare potentially if you don't have good control over your players. But just out of interest, you know, Canada, USA, maybe they could do with playing some domestic teams. Portugal, Spain, Romania and the likes, could they play in a French league? I don't know. Let me know if you think it would work or if it's just this sort of one-off arrangement in the build-up to the World Cup. But good lateral thinking either way. Now, the main thing that got me interested is just a bit of fun, really. Things we like to do on this channel, put things to a vote. I've come up with 3 matchups I'd love to see, domestic versus international, and I want to know who you think would win. Now, first of all, I thought, well, Leinster are a good example of a team that's close to an international team, but they're kind of cheating because they pretty much are Ireland, or they certainly could be an Irish 15. So I've kind of left Leinster out of this for now. Now, the matchups I'd love to see, I've just chosen 3. You guys pop below which matchups you like to see and who would win. But how about the Crusaders versus Japan? Wow, what a game that would be. I mean, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'd probably go Crusaders, actually. Not sure. Let me know who would win that one. The second game I'd love to see is Harlequins versus Italy. Goodness me, that would be an open game. I think it'd be really interesting. A great workout for the Italians. Who would win there? Now, the third game I'm putting up is Toulouse versus Fiji. What a fantastic game that would be. Maybe even more open than Harlequins Italy. Who do you think would win? Now, Fiji are a team with loads of ability, and they actually would benefit from maybe playing in a mini domestic league, although a lot of their big players are spread out around the world, and that would be a nightmare, although they do have a team, obviously, in Super Rugby now, which might help. But anyway, who would win in those 3 games? Get in the link below, have a vote, and I'll come back with the results. I really don't know how this would go. 50-50, I think, on a lot of those, although I'm sure you'll have strong opinions either way. Anyway, guys, pop the link below, vote on those, and just tell me if you think it's a good idea to mix international and domestic teams, or if they should be left alone. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you next time.